Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes vlog. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I am really happy to bring you some brand new stamp sets from hot off the press. They are really hot off the press. They are so hot off the press that don't even have them packaged yet, so they're kind of separated here. This is the Elegant Ornaments stamps and the Christmas filigree stamps, and they are so fun to play with. I can't wait to show you what we've got here, so I'm just going to move these off to the side. And I'm going to start with the filigree right here. This is a gatefold card that Debbie made, and it is so beautiful. Look what she did here. She took the reindeer, I'm going to bring him back. She took the reindeer filigree stamp and she gold embossed them. Look at all these, each of these little tiny snowflakes and all the little swirls. So she gold embossed them on white paper. And then she cut them out, and then she backed them with silver sparkle holographic paper, and then used a little foam tape to just pop them up. And this is a gatefold card, so it opens here. Look at all that sparkle at the center. You could probably just take a little white piece of paper, put that at the center of that, and so you can write your message on it. But so beautiful and so sparkly. I love this card. And here's another one that Debbie made. Oops, I have stuff sticking to it. Here we go. Here's another one she made with this great inking technique that I'm going to show you how to do. So here she used the Christmas tree and then two of the ornaments as well as the greetings. So for this inking technique, I'm going to get my mat out. We're going to get messy. Debbie used these great brushes that we have. They're wonderful for applying ink. They come in a 3-pack, 3 different sizes. I have I think the small and the medium here. And they're just super fine. They remind me of like a cosmetics brush, but they're just really tightly packed, beautiful bristles. They're very soft. It's very satisfying to do that. So what Debbie did was she took, I'll start off with an ornament here. She stamped and white embossed the ornament. She used the Watermark translucent clear ink pad, which is just a clear ink, and she stamped that here and then used superfine white embossing powder. And see if you can really even see it on there. Yeah, you can. Okay. And then she started off with the yellow and green Cat Eye Q ink pad. I'll show you what she did here. We're just going to start off with the larger brush. Put a little bit of green ink on that. And then she gave me this great tip. You need to start off to the side here so that you're not getting kind of a blotchy mark on that when you apply it. And then you start applying that color around the ornament, because we're not actually going to get the ornament not actually going to get that ornament green. We're just going to do the area around it. And it's okay if you get right up next to it, kind of overlap it a tiny bit, because we're going to be using some burgundy ink over that, so the darker color will do really well. Okay, so that's how we're coloring the outside of that card. And then she took from the red-orange set the burgundy color. We're going to use our smaller brush here. And I'm just going to tap that on there, start off on the side here, and then we're just going to do the center part of that ornament. And then what Debbie did, which I really liked, she kind of gave that ornament a little bit of a halo, a little bit of a glow. So she extended that outside. There we go, went around the outside edge of that. And you see how that just kind of glows? I love that technique. All right. Really cute, simple to do. All right, so let's look at some other cards. All right, this card is one I did, and it's using the Elegant Ornaments. Let's bring those into the picture. So the Elegant Ornaments, I chose to just use the individual ornaments on this particular card. I used like brown craft cardstock, and then I also white embossed the ornaments individually. I like to use my pad, my Misty for this one, my stamping platform, and I would just move across the cardstock, and then I used, of course, stamping them with a watermark again, and then I used the white embossing powder, And I just love how they just have this really clean, sort of a vintagey look. And the background paper here is from Christmas Sparkle, and then I once again used some of that gold holographic, and that's included with that paper pack, so that's a fun little addition. Let me show you another one. We're going to actually build a card right here featuring this large swirl, beautiful swirl with the dangling ornaments on it. Oh, it's so gorgeous. So let me show you how we're going to build this card right now. We're going to go ahead and do a little coloring. This is the Tri-Blend markers from Spectrum Noir. I love them. 3 different pens in one. So you have the dark, the medium, and the light all together. So handy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of coloring. I'm going to go ahead and color the swirl like this. Whoops. Got out of where I wanted to go a little bit there. All right, and then I'm going to do the medium or the mid and just blend that in with the dark. And then I'm going to do the light around that edge. Okay, I'm going to do it along this edge as well. We're going to get along around those hollies. And we're going to color here. We're just adding really spots of color on the swirl, which just makes it super easy. And I just stamped this with alcohol-proof ink pad. I don't think I grabbed it. What I love about the Spectrum Noir ink pads is they're labeled with exactly what they do. So if you're using an alcohol pen, you want an alcohol-proof ink pad. Go. And we're going to do this one right here. And I lost my place there for a minute. All right, there we go. All right, so that's pretty much the coloring I'm going to do on those swirls. Now I'm going to do some holly. I'm just going to do some light green on the holly. All right, so I'm not going to do all of the holly. Oh, maybe I will. We're almost done. Okay, now I'm just going to take a little bit of a darker shade, go right down the center of each one of those little hollies, just to give it a little depth. Okay. All right, so now for the ornaments, I've already pre-colored these, and I put a little bit of foam tape on the back. And so I'm just going to go ahead and place those over. And how I did this was I just stamped this image twice, and then I just cut out the ornaments from one of the images and colored those with my Spectrum Noir pens. Also adding, so I used the blue, the green, and the red. There we go. And so now I've got a little bit of dimension there. Very easy to do. And another thing I'm going to do is add, I think what we'll do is we'll actually put it on the card. All right, so we're going to put it on this candy striped background, and this paper is from Cutesy Christmas. And then we're going to take a little red glitter glue. Oh, let me back up a little bit, because this is going to be wet when I do this. So I'm going to glue this card front down first, now that I'm done with my coloring. Just using a little bit of my Cosmic Shimmer Specialist glue, which I love. I'm going to glue that there, make sure that makes contact, and then I've just got my red jewel border dazzles. Which one should I use here? We're going to use something kind of bold and lacy to go with our swirl. Right, and I'm just going to line that up with one corner, with one side, and then go off the edge here, like that. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. That. Right, get my little scissors, trim off those excess pieces. I like to keep all my little excess jewel border dazzles because you never know when you just need a little bit. All right, so now I'm just going to take some red glitter glue. I'm going to do my little holly berries. Very, very easy. And this just takes maybe 10 minutes to dry. Then you're all set. And then I also wanted to add among the swirls a little bit of gold, just doing some little dots. Come on, there we go. Just for an extra little bit of shimmer. Alrighty. And then you've got to decorate your little ornaments. And I just used some little red baker's twine and some little red sheer ribbon. And these are all available in our collection of red ribbons. It's a little pack, that's great. There we go. All right, there you go. Super easy to put together and fun, and it's got dimension. I should also mention that we just have this brand new roll of foam tape. This is what we use here in design, okay? This is like for us, probably 3 to 4 months worth of foam tape. All right, so we were saying, you know, we should really have this for our customers. So this is a great buy on this. There's 50 yards, so that's 150 feet, and it's a 1/2 inch wide. Be more foam tape than you'll use in probably a lifetime, but you'll always have foam tape and you don't have to scrimp on it, okay? So that's a great thing to pick up. And also, I wanted to show you, we've also, to continue the ornaments, we've also got the new Elegant Ornaments cutting dies, which coordinate. They don't actually cut out the stamped image. There's too much fine detail there, but you can get wonderful, beautiful detailed die cut ornaments. And then we've also got dazzle stickers. So got a whole collection there if stamping isn't your thing. So thanks for joining me today. Make sure you check out the Money Saver on these 2 stamp sets, and I'll see you next time.